just to make it white for our Christmas party. I'm going to preach lower today. Or maybe we'll have to worship some more because I got told not to be done before 11:30. You know, there's, after you've been married for a while, there's just things you listen to. How many of you know? Right? Whether it's coming from your wife or your husband. What's that? Or God. He's the one we really listen to. I found out, though, with his help, I can be a pretty good husband. With his help, guys, you can be a good husband. And women, you can be a good wife. All we need is his help. Amen? And all we got to do is ask. Just ask. How many of you sometimes you ask and you get the answer immediately? And other times you wait for years. Right? And years. And, one of the things while we're waiting for those prayers to be answered is to know that the promise is ours. Amen? To know that if you're praying for someone to come to Christ, if you're praying for someone to come to Jesus, keep praying and keep asking. And it's in his word that he wishes that none should be lost. So you just keep asking and it's coming. Amen? Even if you don't see it while you're still alive. Amen? His promises. How many promises he fulfilled after some of his saints had gone on? It was funny, I'm watching the news a little bit, and I'd never heard this before. And I'm like, where have I been? And it's about, one of the people that President Trump picked to be somebody. And, they look into their past and, and so they interviewed one senator, I think the guy's from Louisiana. And he says, well, you know what? He said, every saint has a past. And every sinner has a future. Amen? I had never heard that before. I'm like, and I heard a lot of stuff. I was like, that's good stuff, right? I know I'm a saint now, not because I call myself a saint, but because he called me a saint. Amen? And so I have a past. How many of you, every once in a while, you'll bump into somebody from for me, it's about 30 years ago, and you go, whoa. I remember hanging out with you. But every sinner has a future. Amen? And it's up to that person to decide if they want to follow Jesus. Amen? We're going to take communion. We have a new trainee back there in the sound booth. Victoria is learning how to run the sound booth. There's a good teacher, a Whittian. It's good for me to have new people or other people back there because then you guys can blame them. Thank you. Ooh. Where's the nurse?
Mom. Cindy, come here. She fell hurt.
Donna fell.